Okay, it is time to talk about Alexander Isak. And is Alexander Isak going to leave Newcastle? No, he's not. He's not going to leave Newcastle. So can we please just all stop talking about it because it's getting incredibly boring. We just keep going on about it. Well, I say we, I mean people in the media. This obsession with making sure that his career moves on by leaving Newcastle. He's not going anywhere. He's going to stay because the people who own the club have come out and said they want him to stay. He is the chairman's favourite player and has told the club he is not for sale. Eddie Howe doesn't want to sell him because he's one of the best, if not the best striker in the Premier League. And he doesn't want to leave. Isak himself has said he's happy playing at Newcastle. Okay, so let's talk about this. Why will he stay? Number one, because we don't need the money. We have transfer funds available because we have spent next to nothing in the last 3 transfer windows. Even when we were absolutely riddled with injuries and could barely put a team together, we still did not spend any money in the transfer market. Last summer, we picked up a free and a £15 million striker in Osula. We have not spent anything in 3 transfer windows. We have money available. We have identified the holes in our team and we have the funds available to fill those holes. Now, can we go out and fill those holes with Premier League players? No, because everyone is too expensive. Everyone is vastly overvalued in today's transfer market. So we can't go out and fill them with Premier League players. But we can go into Europe and buy great players at good prices. But as I said, we don't need the money. We can't afford to pay massive wages. We can't go out and buy the super expensive players because the super expensive players also come with super expensive wages. And we cannot afford those wages. We have one of the best strikers in Europe and we are paying him £120,000 a week. He is not even the top earner at our club. He fits into our wage structure. If we were to sell him, we were to go out and try to buy someone to replace him, we would have to pay that replacement probably double the wages that Isak is on. We cannot afford to do that because it will smash our wage structure. Thank you very much, PSR. The only reason for us to sell Isak for money is because we are going to raise the entire level of the squad. We are going to reinvest that money in several, and I'm talking at least 3, probably 4 or 5 players to raise the entire team up. But we already have a transfer budget to bring in 3 or 4 players. There is no way Eddie Howe is going to countenance bringing in 7 or 8 players in a single transfer window. It is not going to happen. Therefore, we already have the money. We don't need money for Isak. He is more valuable to us playing for us than he is bringing in a crap ton of money. Even if that goes into insane figures, we still don't need it because we have the money that we need already. Now, let's just say something insane happened. We got offered 250 million and then we sold Isak. We can't replace him. There is no one we can buy who would come to us that is in the same bracket as him. We bought him when his stock was low. He had 3 seasons at Sociedad. The first season was 45 appearances, 16 goals. Second season, 44 appearances, 17 goals. Then the last season, 41 appearances, 10 goals. His goal return was on the decline. We paid a large transfer fee for him and brought him in. But because his figures, his stats were declining a little bit, we were able to give him reasonable wages. And I say reasonable by Premier League standards. We were able to bring him in on 120k a week. He wasn't demanding insane figures. We were able to get him on 120 a week. Very, very reasonable, and it fit into our wage structure. If we were to go out and try and replace this guy, we would have to spend a lot of money to buy a good striker, and they would undoubtedly demand to be the highest player at the club, the highest earner. They would want more than Bruno. And in that case, Bruno would then come knocking on the door, and he would want a pay rise, as would Anthony Gordon, as would Tonali, as would Joe Linton. And again, we find ourselves in PSR problems. So, There is no universe in which us selling Isak makes sense. Now, could he leave? There is only one scenario where he would leave, and that is if he wants to go. And he has not said he wants to go. He has made no noises that he wants to go. He is happy. He is happy to be here for now. For now. In the future, that's probably going to change. But for now, he is happy. He fits into our wage structure. He is a good player for us. Plays the way we need him to play. Will we probably sell him in the future? Sadly, we will probably sell him unless he is happy here. Because the problem we have is that we are a project, and this project is slowed down by a giant rock that's in our way called PSR. It is purposefully slowing us down. It's designed to slow us down. We can't do what Chelsea did. When Chelsea were bought up by Abramovich, they bought 13 players in one summer transfer window, and they were already a good team, by the way. They bought 13 players. They spent 110 million on 13 players, which back then was a lot. That's almost like $500 million these days, by the way. We cannot do that. And Eddie Howe doesn't want to do that because he is very much about building strong team cohesion. He doesn't want massive player churn. He wants a few new faces in to freshen things up and maintain the core of the team. So, this is a problem for Alexander Isak because he is 25 and Newcastle are a slow burning project. We will not be the behemoth of world football within Alexander Isak's career. So if he feels that he needs to leave to achieve the things he wants to do in his career, I don't think we can stand in his way. He has done great for us. He has been amazing for us. And if he can leave and give us a crap load of money at the same time, even better. I would not stand in his way. If he is happy to stay, amazing. We could have him for 5, 6, 7 more years yet. But I think probably at some point, he will probably decide that he wants to leave. But is that going to be this summer? No, it's not. So stop talking about it. God, it's getting boring. Anyway, that's all I got now. Bye-bye.